preparing for live stream.
मेरा आवाज आ रहा है उधर।
Mic check, mic check. Mic check. Is it lagging now? Mic check, mic check, mic check. One, two, three. All right. Good morning, everyone, and it's a lovely Sunday morning, and at 10 o'clock sharp, or everyone has gathered for the Under 18 Summit. So, without further ado, in since it's an online virtual, I would be declaring myself and calling the fourth edition of the Under 18 Summit to order. Please rise for the national anthem. Technicals.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
On that note, I will hand over the proceedings to the chairperson of the Under 18 Summit and the host for today, Dr. Shashank Singh.
Well, hi everyone. I'm road tractor Shashank Singh, your host and host for today's event. Would like to thank all of our partners for जिनके जैसे ये event possible हो पाया है. So, Road Track District 3142 presents Under 18 Summit in association with Genius Kids, co-powered by Road Track Club of Thane Lake City. And I would also like to thank our all platinum host clubs that are Road Track Clubs of Dombili East, Birla College, Hiranandan Estate, New Bombay Seaside, Kalyan Center, Saraswati College, Thane North End, Dombili, Ambernath, Dombili Sun City, Navi Mumbai Industrial Area, Thane Lake City, Thane Downtown, Ulhasnagar Sapna Garden, Navi Mumbai Smart City, Navi Mumbai. And I would also like to thank our Rotary Platinum clubs that are Rotary Club of Dombili Sun City and Rotary Club of Badlapur Industrial Area. So, to our all audience, welcome all of you again to our extremely special Under 18 Summit. This is definitely the biggest project that Road Track District 3142 organizes under Partner in Service Avenue. So, जब से हमने इंट्रा क्लब्स और स्कूल्स को इनवाइट किया है, you all must be interested in knowing कि Under 18 Summit है क्या और हम लोग को इतनी सुबह सुबह इधर क्यों बुला लिया है. So, ever since Road Track started with functioning with the motto self-development and fellowship through service, हमेशा एक क्वेश्चन माइंड में रहा है कि डज अंडर सेल्फ डेवलपमेंट स्टार्ट एट द एज ऑफ 18 years और अगर 18 years के पहले स्टार्ट भी हो जाए तो देयर आर सो मेनी क्वेश्चंस इन अवर माइंड लाइक इजी है क्या, स्टार्ट कैसे करेंगे, करना कैसे एग्जैक्टली और उस प्लेटफॉर्म तक कैसे पहुंचेंगे. Well, there is no single guru mantra and this journey can happen in million different ways. But एक चीज ऑब्जर्व किए कि there are so many times जब हम किसी और की स्टोरी सुनते हैं, किसी और की जर्नी के बारे में जानते हैं, तो वो हमें ट्रिगर करता है और वो हमें इंस्पायर करता है कि हम अपनी सेल्फ डेवलपमेंट की जर्नी इनिशिएट करें. वेल, अंडर 18 सबमिट वाज लॉन्च विद द एम कि हम एक सिंपल प्लेटफॉर्म क्रिएट कर पाए जिसके थ्रू हमारी जो ऑडियंस है, अवर इंटरैक्टर्स इन अवर अंडर 18 यूथ, they can connect with people of your own age who have had tremendous success in early age of self-development. It would spark inspiration and motivate our interactors who can be the change makers in the society right from today. Keeping the same spirit, we have 4 brilliant young achievers today who have agreed to share their stories experience, learnings with all of you. So without further delay, I would like to introduce to our first inspiration. Is a Guinness World Record holder, youngest master tabla player, and got Rashtriya Bal Puraskar by President of India. He has been representing India on national and international platform in arts and culture category. A gem who did his first performance at the age of 2 years, 2 months, and 11 days at Somya College. So far, Trupraj has done more than 250 plus shows. He has been awarded by Global Child and many more prodigy awards like Global Child Achievers Award, Young Genius Award by Byju's. Trupraj has also been featured in Wonder Kids by Z News, BBC News, ABP News, Aaj Tak, DD Girnar. He has also been invited as TEDx speaker. And the list of achievements goes on. So without further delay, let's introduce our first speaker, presenting to you Trupraj Pandya.
Hello friends, good morning. My name is Trupraj Pandya. I am 15 years old and I study in 10th standard. I am also Guinness Book of World Record holder as the world's youngest tabla player and I am also the National Child Award winner. I am thankful to the Rotlack Club 3142 for giving me the chance to share my story here in front of all of you guys. So, the title of my speech is Passionate for Your Passion. Friends, my journey with tabla started at a very young age, even before I could speak. When I was a baby, my grandmother used to sing bhajans in the kitchen while cooking, and I used to crawl and play the kitchen utensils on her bhajans. After some days, she realized that the things which I was playing was in tandem rhythm. So she brought to the notice of my father. And then my father realized that the God has gifted me a natural sense of rhythm at a very young age. Friends, rhythm is rhythm is in my veins. In fact, rhythm is very important in our lives. There's also a saying in Hindi, जो सुर से गया वो गाने से गया, लेकिन जो ताल से गया वो जिंदगी से गया. Rhythm is everywhere around us. The way we talk, the way we speak, the way we run, even the way our heart beats. Everything is in rhythm. But some people realize it and some may not. And I realized it at a very, very young age. Now, let's see how my initial journey with tabla started. One of my father's friend gifted One of my father's friend gifted him a pair of tabla before I was born, and it was lying in our bedroom for months. And when I finally saw it and I finally got my hands onto it, I never used to leave it. Obviously, obviously, I don't remember these things, but my mother said that I was so much attracted towards this particular instrument that I would never leave this and would actually sleep with it. So one day at midnight, I woke up my mom from her sleep and asked her to give me the pair of tabla by my gestures. She tried several times to get me back to sleep, but it was all in vain. I just couldn't sleep without it. So she finally gave me the pair of tabla and I started playing it in tandem rhythm at midnight, 1:30 a.m. when I was just 18 months old. You can see this video in my YouTube channel too. Then, at the age of 2 years, I gave my first public performance at Somaya College and I performed in front of thousands of people. At one fine day, my father took me to Ustad Zakir Hussain ji's concert, and I got the rare privilege to also meet him. My father told him about this passion of mine and asked him for some help, and he sent his disciple Gyaneshwar Popalkar to teach me, and my initial training started with him at the age of just 3 years. Now I'm taking my advanced talim from my guru Pandit Nayan Ghosh sir. Then, at the age of 3, I performed at All India Radio, and at the age of 4, I performed at Doordarshan, and at the then because of all these performances, I was titled as the Guinness Book of World Record holder as the world's youngest tabla player. Day by day, my love for this instrument started to increase more and more, and I was having jugalbandis with my father on his bhajans almost every day for at least an hour. In the year 2018, I was also selected as the National Child Award Bal Shakti Puraskar, and I got the rare privilege to meet the President of India and also our Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji. I also took part in the Republic Day parade, and it was a rare opportunity and an incredible experience for me. Then at 2020, I was awarded as the Global Child Prodigy Award, and at 2021, I was also awarded as Global Kids Achiever Award. I am also two times TEDx speaker, and I got the rare opportunity to perform at many historic places like Puttaparthi in Bangalore, Akshara Mandir in Delhi, Kolkata, Lucknow, Gujarat, and many more. Recently, from the Government of India, I got the invitation to get featured in one of their music videos on the song Mauka Hai on the occasion of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Apart from whatever I have learned today, the most important things which I have learned is in anything which you do, whether it be sports, music, or studies, or any other field, you require three things: passion, practice, and patience. Because following the same routine every day, practicing for hours is not that easy. So you also need a right role model and a right idol. I have many idols in many fields, as I am also a big lover of sports, and I was also the school team captain of my basketball team, and I'm a big fan of combat sports too. So I have many idols there like Kobe Bryant, Stephen Curry, Conor McGregor, Habib Nurmagomedov, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali. But one quote from Muhammad Ali inspired me the most. He said that he hated every second of the training, but I said to myself that I'll not quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life like a champ. And now, at last, whatever I have achieved till now, I give the whole credit to my father for encouraging me towards my passion and giving me the time to nurture it. I also give the credit to my mom for giving me the tablas at midnight. I also give the credits to my sister who has helped me through my studies and has helped me during my hard times and has helped me cope up my studies too. I also give the credits to my school teachers, my friends for encouraging me. At the outset, I just want you to know that passionate for your passion and do what you love. And I once again thank the Rotaract Club for giving me the chance to give my speech and share my story here. Jai Hind. Now, I will perform some classical compositions in the in Tal Teen Tal. I hope you will like it. Is the voice of my tabla audible? Can you just give me a hint? Is it audible or not? Hello? Audible, audible. It is audible? Audible. Thank you. And now I will play on the song Mauka Hai, in which I was featured recently. And now I will also perform a tabla cover on a famous song, The Search. Once again, am I audible? Am I audible? Can you guys just give me a hint?
Yes, Trupraj, you are audible.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Hey, mate. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's alright. I'm dealing with some things like you really didn't sleep much last night. I'm sorry. That's fine. I just think I need a little me time. I just think I need a little break time. A little break from the shows with bus rides. And actually, I need a break now. Stop telling me your lungs get too loud. Had to see a therapist and I found out. Something funny's going on with my house. It's like thinking maybe I should go out. You know, pack my car to get new ground. Clean up my yard, get the nose out. And I'm just not talking to get around. What does that mean, man? I've been learning. Back in my day, sleep on my birthday. Really what I feel, but I'm not perfect. Look at the game, it's concerned. I'm quite nervous. Anyone else, I can't look me. Makes my heart beat. Being on journey, I swear when I walk in the stages, I forget the promises. So many things it's scary. That's what it's like to get anxious. That's what it does to me get anxious. That's what I put on my makeup and cameras to forget what I'm saying. Thank you very much. Thank you. Audio, you person है? Yes.
Hi, Trupraj, you can hear me, right?
Yes, yes, I can.
First of all, that was really amazing performance. वो just last cover था NF का when I grow up. That's one of the rap जो कि मेरा favorite and मैं most of the time सुनता भी हूँ. तो उसको तबला कवर में सुनना was really good and I'm really honored कि मैं इतने closely सुन पा रहा हूँ.
Thank you, thank you.
I'm sure people would love to know few more things about you and of course about your journey. So we have some questions accordingly. So can we start with it?
Yeah, fine.
Okay. So after listening your whole story and of course overall performance, so we can totally understand कि कितना efforts जाता रहेगा ये सब में. And जैसे बोलते हैं कि अगर कुछ achieve करना है तो उसके लिए उतना dedicated रहना पड़ता है और उतना consistently रहना पड़ता है उस चीज के लिए. तो we just wanted कि you share with our audience कि what's your routine like? How do you practice? कितना time like उस पे जाता है and how do you manage overall things?
Right now I'm in 10th standard, so it's a bit hectic.
Hmm.
Yeah. If my morning to evening schedule is just fully tight, so I wake up at 4 a.m. to practice, and then at night whenever I get time, I practice at that time. So for now, my practice session can go to 4 to 3 hours, 4 to 2 hours or 3 hours, uh, because of my exams and 10th standard. But after 10th standard, I will be planning to practice more, like for 6 to 7 hours a day, because that's necessary.
Really good. Like इससे पता चलता है कि if in case passion follow करे तो साथ ही साथ studies भी like साथ रखना. So that's really good. So of course, after knowing about your dedication and overall practice hour, so for sure people would love to support you more in your journey. So can we know what's your future near plans, like or kya?
Yeah, my future plan is just to be a tabla player and make a career out of it, on my living out of it, and to popularize Indian classical music, our Indian music, in many other countries, and make it popular. And I want to be a musician and do it for my living, because I love it.
Really good. जैसे कि ये फर्स्ट टाइम था जब मैंने पहली बार तबला क्लासिकल सुना है, तो आई एम फॉर श्योर लाइक आप भी जब लाइक दूसरे परफॉर्मेंस करोगे तो उनको भी फर्स्ट टाइम लाइक दे विल मीट विद अवर ट्रेडिशनल म्यूजिक, अवर तबला, एंड वो भी अच्छा लगेगा उन्हें. So that's really good. So Trupraj, before we let you go, do you want to share some last words for our under 18 audience, for our youth?
Yeah, I would just like to say that do what you love and nurture it, practice more, and make it your career, be successful, and just do what you enjoy doing, and not what you are forced to.
That's
Like,
really
just do what you love.
right. So yeah, thank you Trupraj for inspiring our youth, and of course we are really glad to have you with us for under 18 summit, and for sure we will connect with you again after this summit. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Anyone.
So as I hope so, you all enjoyed our like first speaker. So before going ahead, we would like to thank our platinum sponsor, that is Rotaract Club of Thane Lake City. It is a club that chartered in 2019, focusing on Rotaract motto fellowship through service, and their club motto is year. The club motto this year is a whole new world, which fairly matches the sponsor Life Shots. Life Shots is a drugless and painless living health center that aims at delivering quality, innovative, and wholesome being to the patients and users. We would also like to thank Rotaract Club of Thane Downtown, whose year theme is Vision, and that is vision into sustainability and integrity through opportunities and novel ideas. We would also like to thank Gucci's Cake and Desert Studio, offers delicious customable cakes at pocket-friendly rates. You can visit their store too. Their address is C Block, Ulhasnagar 421001, and also they have branch at Netaji, Ulhasnagar 421004. So now, before we go ahead, we would like to introduce a few genius kits initiative taken by our partners that we would like to introduce you. So stay tuned and we will be right back with Avantika. So welcome back once again. So as we are inspired by Trupraj's amazing journey, we also want to introduce some kids जिन्होंने academic wise excellence पाया हो. And while searching for this, we got to know about genius kids who are pioneer of mental maths development in children, and their innovative technique that is offered as multi-intelligence course helps students to increase their level of concentration, higher IQ, enhance creativity, and greater self-confidence. Once learned, the students throughout their life, including all aspects of academics and sports. Our next young achiever, Avantika Kamly, is a student and is very programmed, and I'm honored to introduce her to all of you. So our second speaker, she can also solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded, and not only Rubik's, she has demonstrated amazing memorization and calculation skills at this competition, including in Junior Mental Championship October 2017 in Germany, where she presented India at tender age of 7. At the tender age of 7, she was won the hearts of many across the world. Recently, on December 2018, she stood 8 in the Turkey Open Championship for 8-digit into 8 multiplication sums. She is not someone who like to rest on her laurels. She has her eyes set for future championships, events, and she will be the one of the few mind athletes who will represent India in both World Championship and International Championship in upcoming years. She can not only calculate calendar dates at blindfolding speed, but she can also multiply two different 4-digit numbers in under half a minute. That's not at all. She can consistently solve 3 into 3 into 3 Rubik's Cube blindfolded in just 20 seconds. Solve both 2 into 2 into 2 Rubik's Cube and standard pyramids in short time. She was also seen on Baiju's Young Genius show. She looks forward to working with schools and other educational organizations to inspire kids across the nation to realize their true potential. So give it up for our second genius inspiration of the day, Avantika Kamly.
Hi everyone. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to share my story. I really feel that every child is gifted and unique. However, it's really the combination of a dedicated coach and a supportive family, also a student, which really brings the magic. That is why I want to first thank my coach, Mr. Eusebus Narona, who we all fondly call Peter Sir, the founder of Genius Kid, and Sandeep Sir, my violin teacher, without whom I don't think I would have been here. Having said that, let me ask all you a question. What do you think the square root of 875623 is? Does anybody know? All right, the answer is, you don't know. Nobody knows the square root. Okay, so the answer is 935.747294. Okay, I'm only doing 6 decimals. Now I know what you're thinking. Like, how do I calculate that so fast? So yeah, well, when I first sat in my square root class, even I was like stumbled. Even I thought that like it's impossible to calculate this inside my brain in just like a few seconds. I first remember my class for square root, and I found it so confusing. Oh my god. But my journey from a confused classroom to the youngest to get all square root sums correct is amazing for me. It was not easy to practice, but it is important to be consistent, and that was exactly my goal, to be consistent at what I do. So I was just not consistent in my practice at home, but I also had gone with my grandparents to the village, and I carried my big bundle of square root worksheets. There I solved 50 to 100 sums every day, and yeah, I know, in the village. It was hard, but I did it. And you can too if you're consistent. Be consistent at whatever you do, and that is something that will make you an achiever. So I was not always this confident, but going to Turkey, Germany, Dubai, and winning medals for our country, India, made me a confident person. I love my country. I would really like to thank Genius Kid, my favorite coach, Peter sir, for all the opportunities given to me and the training provided by the Genius Kid Academy. My second passion is violin. I honestly never knew that music was my passion. During the lockdown of 2020, when all the kids were stuck at home, even I was getting bored, just like all the other kids. Yeah, so I saw a child playing violin, and I got really inspired by her. Then after that, I kept pestering my mother for making me join a violin class, and I didn't bother whether it was online or offline. I just wanted to learn how to play. So after a lot of pestering, finally my mother called the only violinist she knew in her phone book, my Sandeep sir. So Sandeep sir initially said very clearly that he does not train children. However, it was like the lockdown, so he took one class of mine, and he realized that I would probably be a good student. My journey with violin was really funny at first, because my violin sounded just like noise. I didn't even know how to hold the violin at first, but later I learned right from the basics of holding the violin to learning to play songs. My sir says that he has never seen a child like me playing violin. I learned how to play songs very quickly. I got a chance to play in a show reel, all thanks to Sandeep sir. It was an amazing experience when I played the song Dance Monkey along with a pianist. If you want to see that video, you can always visit my Instagram page, Avantika Kamly _official, and have a look. I would love to hear your comments. One thing not many people know about me was that I was bullied by an elder girl in my school. Now, you must think that by being an achiever, many people might not bully you. You can get bullied anytime, and you should fight for yourself. The combination of music and maths gave me, I would like to believe, the edge and the brains, also the calmness to deal with any situation, even a situation like bullying. So if you feel low anytime or feel less worthy, always remember you should believe in yourself and be consistent in your hard work. It will surely pay off. My third passion is robotics. I love artificial intelligence and robotics. And I feel my learning of coding and robotics at a young age will help me reach my goal. I have made a smoke and fire detector suitable for residential and commercial premises. So through this, you can detect smoke and fire easily in your premises. I've also uploaded a tutorial on my channel, my YouTube channel, and my Instagram profile for anyone who would like to learn how I made it, because I truly believe that knowledge is for sharing. Like, you cannot keep knowledge to yourself. I have also made a digital dice that, so what this does is that, like, suppose if you don't have a dice in your house and you want to play a board game, so you can use this digital dice. So all you have to do is press a button and then it's like 6 LEDs, okay, and then a certain amount of LEDs will light up, and that's the number you get. So it's really fun. You can watch my tutorial of that on YouTube and Instagram too. And I just wanted to say that dream does not become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. Finally, I would like to thank Peter sir, my dearest coach, and Genius Kids. Now, do you have any questions?
Yes, hi Avantika, you can hear me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so first of all, it's really amazing कि just आपको देखकर ही, like seeing you happy makes us happy, and also you are so excited. So it's so refreshing to see you speak, even when we spoke yesterday. So what's your secret behind being so excited and happy throughout the day?
I just like, first of all, violin, let's say, like whenever I'm bored or like I don't have anything to do, I just pick up my violin and just start playing it. I just feel the music. It feels so good. It's so relaxing. Actually, I would like to play a few songs on the violin now.
Okay. It's totally fine, Wes. So अशी आहे ना तो, there are so many wise things that you mentioned, like जैसे कि if in case you want to achieve something it takes sweats, and also there are so many things which you mentioned. So can you share who is your inspiration, like who inspire you?
Honestly, my sir, Peter sir, and
Hmm.
Satyam sir, and next of all, my mother. She's a great inspiration. Like, she's the one who enrolled me in all of these classes. So yeah, she's a big inspiration for me. I would say she's the biggest inspiration.
Okay. They are also receiving some messages by our audience that even if you want, you can play violin also. Like, they would for sure love to hear you.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have my violin here. And so the first song that I'm going to be playing is Dance Monkey, because I really love this song. And this was actually the first song I learned to play on the violin.
We are really excited to listen it.
I really like the song, and now the next song that I'm going to be playing, this actually is a classical song that I learned from my violin book, and I just loved it. It's a really relaxing song, so I'm going to play it. I really love this song. It's really soothing, and it's also played like so slowly. You just feel it. It's really nice. Now, the next song that I'm going to be playing, it actually went viral on my Instagram. It's Manike Mage Hite. And the last song that I'm going to be playing is Faded. It's also a really soothing song. Thank you.
It was really amazing. I'm so sure like everyone would be enjoying the violin. So वैसे इसी से एक क्वेश्चन निकला है वायलेंस से ही. So when everyone today is so impatient and they love flashy things, and also I mean it's definitely not so popularized like violin by mainstream media like television, Bollywood. Like it's always like a hero playing a guitar and singing some songs and all. So what sparked you interest in playing violin, and which requires so much patience?
So yes, when I like started violin, my sir told me that like to motivate me, he told me that there are like very few violinists in the world. And why? Because to get the pitching right on the violin, it's really hard. And like I don't know from where this came, but I like one time it just came out of my mouth that sir, how much percent out of 100 do you think you have learned violin? So he told that out of 100, he thinks he has learned himself only 5%. So imagine how much I have learned. And why 5%? Because over here there are like in the guitar, there is there are the lines, so you can get the pitch right. But in the violin, if a person's blind, that blind person can still play it because it goes by your ears, not your eyes. You don't have to see the note, you have to feel the note.
So you mean this was definitely not the 100% or at least 50% of what you have learned in violin?
Yes, I would not say I think I've learned 0.25% myself.
If this was 0.2%, then I can just imagine if you learn more if it goes to 50, then kya hi lagega, it would be really amazing to see.
Yeah.
So I say one more question. We can totally see you have so many hobbies. So we just wanted to know, do you leave one hobby and move on to another, or do you keep doing more things each year?
Keep on doing more things because once you get a hobby, like violin is my hobby right now. If you say violin is my hobby, I will never leave violin because I love it. The things that I love, I only do those things. Like if somebody else asks me to play, let's say the guitar, I'm not interested in playing guitar. I'm interested in playing violin. So for somebody else, I won't do it. But if I want to do it, I will do it because I like it.
That's totally simple. As you do what you love, so that you can grow more in that. So before we let you go, any last message you want to give to our under 18 audience?
Actually, I wanted to show you one more thing that I'm specialized in. It's the blind cube. So what I will do is that I will take this Rubik's cube that I have here. I'll put it over my head and I will solve it.
That would be really amazing to see.
Okay, so I'm just going to keep it over here behind so that I can't see it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, can you see it now?
Yes, we can see.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. There you go.
There are so many people who without buying food, they cannot solve this, but you just did it without even seeing at it. That's really good.
I wanted to show you one last thing.
Sure, we are really enjoying it.
I actually have my fire and smoke detector with me here. You can see it.
Yes,
I wanted to show this to you how it works. So this is the sensor that will detect the fire and smoke, and I have a lighter next to me. So 1 minute, I'll just connect the batteries because this is battery powered, so it won't work without batteries. So I have my battery here. Connect it. Yes. Can you see it?
Yes, you can see it.
All right. Let's go.
You made this at the age of 5 years.
You can also see the LEDs change.
Right.
Thank you.
Say how much time did it take you to learn all this?
It took me less than a year.
I'm so sure if in case अगर मैं ये सीखते जाऊँ मेरे को तो जन्म लग जाने के थे.
No, it's not like that.
I would also say no.
You can make this.
But it's just that I have to keep that much dedication like you. So focusing is really different and also tough sometimes.
Thank you.
So we would also, I would also like if in case you can again share about your YouTube and Instagram channel so that even our audience can follow you.
Yes, so my YouTube is Avantika Kamly, ANK capital, and my Instagram is Avantika Kamly _official, all small.
बस मैं submit के बाद ही follow कर रहा हूँ to see more of your videos playing violin.
Thank you.
Yes. So yeah. Thank you, Avantika, for inspiring our audience and also sharing so many, inspiration thoughts and quotes with all of our audience. And also after this summit, we would surely love to again connect with you to listen more violin and know more about you.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. Bye.
So, bye, Avantika. So I hope so everyone is enjoying till now. So before going forward, we would again like to thank our all partners जिनको जैसे ये event possible हो पाया. So Rotaract District 3142 presents Under 18 Summit in association with Genius Kids and co-powered Rotary Host Club, Rotary Club of Navi Mumbai Sunrise. I would also like to thank our all platinum host clubs that are Rotaract clubs of Dombili East, Birla College, Hiranandan Estates, New Bombay Seaside, Kalyan Central, Saraswati College, Thane North End, Dombili, Ambernath, Dombili Sun City, Navi Mumbai Industrial Area, Thane Lake City, Thane Downtown, Ulhasnagar Sapna Garden, Navi Mumbai Smart City, and Navi Mumbai. We would also like to thank our Rotary Platinum Host Club that are Rotary Clubs of Dombili and Badlapur Industrial Area. Thank you all of our partners. So अब जैसे कि मैथ्स की बात इतनी चली रही है तो we would like to tell you guys about this generation have a special love for maths. And हम लोग के जनरेशन में हम लोग मैथ्स सिर्फ पास होने के लिए पढ़ते थे. So लेकिन अभी के जनरेशन में तो अलग ही सीन है. So our next speaker is one of the leading mental maths athlete representing India at international competitions.
Hello everyone, my name is Aaryan.
Hi Aaryan, hi.
Hi. Hi.
So Aaryan, before starting with you, we do also like to introduce about you more to our audience. So I have this about you, so would like to tell more about our audience. So just this minute. So So these were some few initiatives by our partner clubs. So let's introduce our speaker once again. First time at the age of 8 years, he represented India at Memorial Turkey Open Championship 2018, held at Istanbul, Turkey. He won 10 medals, including 7 gold, 1 silver, and 2 bronze, creating 2 kids world records. He has created record of winning highest number of medals in one competition at Memorial, which is unbreakable till date. In 2020, he became the youngest player in the world to win medal at Mind Sports Olympiad, Mental Calculation World Championship 2020 held in London, UK. He was just 10 years when he won bronze medal in junior category, standing 4th overall. But our champ wasn't satisfied with just bronze. So in 2021, our champ Aaryan pushed himself really hard and became the youngest player in the world to win gold medal at Mind Sports Olympiad, Mental Calculation World Championship 2021 held in London, UK. He became the youngest ever world champion in 25 years of history of MSO since 1997. So let's give it up again for our champ. Presenting to you next genius kid for under 18, Aaryan Shukla. Hi Aaryan. Hi. How are you?
Hey, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm already काफी motivated by listening to all the speakers, and I'm also really good. So yeah. So we sure our audience would love to know more about you. So we have some questions for you. So can we start with it?
Yeah, sure.
तो वैसे आर्यन हमने आपके इंट्रो में देखा there are so many achievements and there are so many things you have already accomplished. So we just was curious to know what do you enjoy so much about mental maths?
I love mental math since beginning and I enjoyed to play with numbers. And I probably this is the only sport in the world in which we can become a world champion at the age of 11. And I also feel really proud to be the part of to represent India at an international platform. And I also get training at Genius Kid Academy under the guidance of Izubius Norona sir, respected Izubius Norona sir, and Nitin Jagtap sir, and other mentors.
We are so sure this बहुत लोगों को ये चीज पता भी नहीं होगी which is now told by you. So that's really good to know. So वैसे you participate in so many competitions, then for sure आप practice भी करते होगे. तो do let our young audience know कि how do you manage your studies along with your mental maths practice and overall thing.
As far as mental maths is concerned, I never get bored and tired while practicing mental maths. Daily, I practice at least 2 hours of mental maths. Otherwise, during my competitions of mental maths, I take a break from school studies, and otherwise, there is no difficulty in managing the school studies and mental maths.
Like बहुत बार होता है कि हम लोग चीजें मैनेज भी नहीं कर पाते and when see we such young people who like who follow their passion and manage it and as well as they focus on the studies as well, so it's really good to see. So वैसे जब हम आपके डैड से बात कर रहे थे so they told us कि this field mental maths is more dominated by South Korean and Japanese people, and at such a young age you are challenging them and challenging the elder people than you and facing it bravely, and of course like you are winning so many championships and making our India proud. So I'm so sure people might be already inspired by you, so we would like to show them the power of your mind and demonstrate what your talent is. So I have few categories and we know like you have excelled in this, so can we ask you some set of questions and start with it?
Sure.
Okay. So I have this first category that is addition of numbers.
Okay.
And it's 2 digits. Okay. So can I start with it?
Yeah.
So it goes like 85 plus 53 plus 79 plus 45 plus 31 plus 24 plus 16 plus 68 plus 99 plus 50.
550 is the answer.
Okay, that's correct actually. Okay, so let's go to third three-digit number. Okay, so it's 895 plus 537 plus 794 plus 453 plus 312 plus 241 plus 166 plus 689 plus 995 and last plus 508 is equal to
5590.
actually correct. Okay, like बहुत बार होता है हम लोग तो नॉर्मल टर्म्स की लाइक जो होता है ना ऐसे शॉर्ट लाइक ऐसे दो तीन की कैलकुलेशन हम वो भी नहीं कर पाते, हम उसके लिए भी कैलकुलेशन यूज करते हैं. And either you are calculating the 10 like different numbers, that's really amazing. And also क्या ही बात. So now we move on to our second category, that is multiplication. Okay, so पहले 2 digit 89 into 54.
The answer is 4806. 4806.
That's correct. So 2 digit into 3 digit. Okay, 53 into 899.
47647.
That's actually correct. 3 digit into 3 digit.
Yeah.
954 into 389.
371106.
That's actually correct. ये ऐसे माइंड रीड कर रहे हो क्या इधर की पहले जो क्वेश्चन है वही माइंड रीड कर लेना. That's really good.
I calculated.
That's a really amazing talent. Like calculator की जरूरत ही नहीं है. So let's move on to our fourth category, that is division. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 4 digit divided by 2 digit. So it goes like 9684 divided by 53.
182.716981113. Continue. 2 like that. 07. Continue.
That's right. That's actually right. Like I'm actually quite shocked because मेरे को लगा था कि dot के बाद वाला part नहीं आएगा, but you kept on going and covered almost all the answer. So that's really good. 5 digit divided by 2 digit. Okay. So 24791 divided by 22.
1126.86363636. Continue like 3636.
And ये भी right है. So move on to division का last वाला question. Okay. It's like 926487 divided by 523.
771.485659 and 6 like continue 5 then 5 like 8 continue.
You are quite super fast. Let me take some breath because I'm like क्या ही काफी fast. That's really good. Okay. So moving on to our next category, we also got to know कि if in case अगर हम लोग date and year पता तो आप also like वो on day क्या था वो भी बता सकते हो. On day कौन सा day था. So we also have some dates with us, and it's like first is 16th July 2001.
16 July 2001, Monday.
That's right. और also Monday को मेरा birthday भी है 16 July 2001 of course. So yeah, move on to our second one. 1st May 2011. 1st May 2011.
1st May.
Huh.
It's Sunday.
This is quite mind blowing because काफी right है and accurate. सही बात. 23rd Feb 2019.
23rd Feb 2019 is Saturday.
Okay, it's mind blowing actually because like without any like a physical calculator, without Google, you are calculating it so fast. So that's really good. So we have one more. 29th November 1999.
1999, Monday.
Janet, is it right?
Yes, it is.
Yes, ये भी right था. So जैसे कि you are solving it very easily. So I have one question कि जैसे कि ये हम लोग के लिए difficult है, but it's so easy for you. So just wanted to know what is tough for you then? Like आपके लिए क्या hard है?
My difficulties are in this lockdown, no competition. In this lockdown, no competition is happening offline, like Dubai Olympics, then mental calculation World Championship. So I'm missing the chance to go to these foreign countries, and also I'm missing the chance to win more competitions. So this is the difficulty for now. And at first, some subjects were difficult. Then I mastered it and got.
What subjects are difficult for you? Like I'm really interested to know because I'm like, जो math सबके लिए difficult रहता, that's so easy for you. So what subjects are difficult for you?
Tougher multiplications, bigger multiplications. First I cannot do, but now I can do it. So
that's so sure if you practice that too, you will ace it for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm so sure that people must be amazed by your talent and of course this demonstration. And this actually proves कि if हम अपने mind को properly utilize करें with the dedication, so we can achieve more. And जो एक tough subject रहता है बहुतों के लिए maths, even someone can be the champion in that subject. So moving ahead, we as you said, like it was quite difficult कि pandemic में competitions नहीं होते, so it was difficult for you. So as we know, mental math is something you can practice it at home too. But there might be so many things like so many factors like just because competitions नहीं हो रही, तो it might be a bit demotivating, like motivation, lack of motivation हो रहा होगा. And there would be so many challenges while you practice this mental math at home. So can you tell us more about it and how do you solve it?
In 2020 March April lockdown started. So मैं और मेरे कोचेस हम सब जर्मनी में होने वाले जो वर्ल्ड कप है और दुबई ओलंपिक्स के लिए तैयारी कर रहे थे. तो लेकिन सब कैंसिल हो गया था कोरोना के कारण. So I was really disappointed. However, in August 2020, Mind Sports Olympiad Mental Calculation World Championship, where I got bronze medal in junior category. And I was overall 4th place. But in next month, in September 2020, I also won Junior World Championship in Germany in my category. And now next year 2021, maybe Corona ने सब इवेंट्स कैंसिल, पोस्टपोन और कैंसिल कर दिए. लेकिन अगस्त में माइंड स्पोर्ट्स ओलंपियाड मेंटल कैलकुलेशन वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप ऑर्गेनाइज हुई. और दिस टाइम आई वाज डिटरमाइंड दैट to be the world champion, and I won the championship by becoming youngest ever champion in the history of 25 years of MSO.
It's really mind-blowing. Also, it's quite inspiring because बहुत बार कैसे होता है we being participate in some competition and if in case हम lose कर लेते तो हम लोग उधर ही hope छोड़ देते हैं कि like ठीक है ना एक बार try कर लिया ठीक है. But it's amazing to see कि like you participated and you was not satisfied with the bronze and the next very year you participated in that tournament and you won the gold medal for our country and that's really inspiring. And I'm so sure people must be inspired and already want to connect with your journey. So can you share about your short-term goals or any other tournament you would be participating in near future so that we can even support you?
Yeah, this year I will probably represent at Memorial Olympics, which will be held in Dubai, and I have also participated in Mental Calculation World Cup that is in Germany, and surely I will try to defend my World Championship at Mind Sports Olympiad in London.
We hope the best and all the best for your further journey and all the tournaments you will be participating. And you know, by seeing your talent, we are so sure that you are going to ace it. So that's really good. So, like before we let you go, just last question, Aaryan. Our audience would be really love to know more about you as a person. Like Aaryan day to day kya karta hai and what his hobbies and everything. So can you tell us more about it?
I'm really passionate about cricket, and I also I like to study the stats about the cricket apart from playing with friends. I also like to read interesting storybooks like Harry Potter and Tintin. And कोरोना में हमने घर में टीवी बंद कर दिया था, जिसके वजह से हम ज्यादा बुक्स रीड करता हूँ मैं.
Like you know, book reading बहुत लोग की से hobbies, लेकिन of course like pandemic में मैंने खुद ही कितने सारे series and all देखे. Like people used to suggest कि book read कर, but ठीक है. But it's really good to see कि you utilize your time not on seeing the television, but also reading the books. And that's actually quite inspiring for our whole audience because like बहुत बार होता है कि like you know, first of all I loved maths till 8 because 8 के बाद algebra and geometry आ गया था, formulas आ गए थे, तो ठीक है like हमारा वो 20 out of 20 का score टूट चुका था. So but after seeing you, like you are so dedicated for your like you know for your talent and for your passion, it's really good to see and we hope the best for you in future. So thank you, Aaryan, for being a part of Under 18 Summit. For sure, we will be connecting with you again. And or next time, though, मैं और difficult questions ढूंढ के लाने वाला हूँ, ताकि like you know, like और testing करेंगे अच्छे से. So that would be really interesting to see. So yeah, thank you, Aaryan.
For your kind support and compliments.
Yeah. So thank you, Aaryan, for being a part of Under 18 Summit, and I hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, we will meet soon.
Yes, for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. So yeah, I hope so everyone enjoyed this Max का overall journey because like you know बचपन में बहुत लोग होंगे जो कि like you know out of fly करते थे, but जैसे जैसे धीरे धीरे बड़े हो गए तो Max में तो like ठीक है अलग ही जाता था. So without before going further, we would like to again show some few initiatives by our partner clubs. So So now that we have heard Avantika and Aaryan, we want to take this opportunity to thank a very special partner of ours, because of whom we were able to inspired by these two genius kids. Mr. UB Norana sir. He's the founder and CEO of Genius Kids. India has won several international championships and created multiple world records in the field of mathematics under his guidance. He was also invited as a guest of honor at NBC's Little Big Shots show for his incredible contribution towards the sports. So thank you, UB sir and Genius Kids, for making this happen, inspiring our under 18 and our interactors. So now we have heard about our three young achievers. We all understand one thing कि like भले arts and culture हो या फिर academics हो या तो co-curricular हो, we should always love what we do, and that's how we grow more and achieve our like passion, our goals. So our next genius is someone who loves performing, who loves his passion for dance. So introducing our fourth speaker, that is, he's an international kid who has performed in Britain Got Talent, World Got Talent, Asia Got Talent, Little Big Shots, first Indian to be invited in Alan show. He's a TEDx speaker and has done lots of inspiration talk in India. He was also seen on Jhalak Dikhlaja, Comedy Nights with Kapil, India Got Talent. Presenting to you the last but not the least speaker of under 18, Akshat Singh.
Hello everyone, how are you all? Hope you all are safe, taking care of yourself, happy, fit, and full of positivity. Yes, you heard me right. Full of positivity. Because that is what I'm gonna start with today. How can we stay positive in the tough times of our life? And the best example for that is COVID-19, which is going on right now. So in this time of COVID, a lot of people lost their jobs, a lot of people lost their near and dear ones, a lot of bad things happened. This was something that affected not only a particular country but the whole humankind all over the world. Now the question is, how can you be positive in this negative time of our life? And you know, that is what life is. It just keeps on testing you, keeps on giving challenges to you. And believe me, this was the time when a lot of kids all over the world can upgrade their skills, their talent, read a lot of books, gain a lot of knowledge. And the best thing, you got 2 years to spend with your family. That's the most important thing. And that should make you happy. That should make you think positive, because believe me, when you are positive, you will see opportunities instead of obstacles. When you have a positive mind, the people around you will be positive. You will share positiveness all around you, and that is what is needed right now. Let me tell you, when I went to my dance class for the first time to learn dance for the first time in my life, all the kids over there started to laugh at me. They said that he's so fat, how can he dance? So just think, if that time I thought in a negative way and left dancing, where would I have been right now? So what did I do? I was full of positivity. I had a positive mind. And through this example, now I'll take you to my second point of my speech. That is, nothing is impossible in our life. That's the motto of my life. Nothing is impossible in our life. Now, why do I say that? Let me tell you three stages, the three challenges, the three main challenges that I faced in my life. Number one, everyone said that he's so fat, how can he dance? So I started my journey. I went all over the globe, made my country proud, my parents proud. And how did I do that? Because I had that thought in my mind that I should never give up. Because it doesn't matter if you're fat, slim, tall, short, black, white. It just matters what you do from the bottom of your heart. If you really want to do it, if you really want to achieve it, if you have that self confidence in yourself, no one can stop you because success is a vehicle which moves on the wheel called hard work. But it is impossible without the fuel named self confidence. So do a lot of hard work, but having the self confidence in yourself. Because even if the world supports you, but if you don't think that you can do it, then you cannot do anything in your life. But if the world is against you, but if you still think that I can do it, then no one can stop you. But now I'll come to the third point, that is how to be happy and make others happy. Be happy and make others happy. The third point of our speech. You know, a lot of kids, when they start to choose their career, they think a lot of questions comes to their mind that what should I do? How should I do? Where should I do? When should I do? They go to a lot of people, to their parents, to their teachers, to their friends. They search on Google, what should I do? What's the scope in this? But they don't ask the most important question. And that is why? Why should I do that? Why am I doing that? Just because someone else is doing it? Just because my friends are doing it? Just because my parents have told me to do it? No. I am doing it because I love to do it. I am doing it because that thing gives me happiness. My hobby gives me happiness. My goal gives me happiness. Only then you can achieve your goal. If you go to the rat race and you want to achieve that goal, no need to do that. That's total waste of time because you'll get bored. You won't be able to do it because you don't love doing it. What did I say? Be happy and make others happy. Till the time you are not happy, how can you make others happy? Let me tell you, I am really happy with what I do. And that is why I was able to face the three challenges. The first challenge that was, I'm really fat. How can I dance? I proved them wrong by going all over the globe and making my country proud. The second challenge which I faced was studies. Do you study or not? How much did you score over there? How much did you score in your ninth, eighth? So the best thing was in this pandemic, I was in my class 10th. It was total lockdown. So I got a lot of time to study and I scored 92% in my 10th. So I again proved them wrong. Or the third challenge, the best one, that is, he is so fat. How can he be slim? Can he become fit? Even I proved them wrong by losing 20 kilos in this pandemic. That is why I say nothing is impossible in our life. And I was happy with what I was doing. And that is why I was able to achieve my goal. And because of my happiness, because I was doing things that made me happy, I was able to make others happy. And after happiness, I would like to come to the most important thing, that is patience. We need to have patience to achieve something. When I started to dance, I did not have this in my mind that today I started to dance, next month I will be Michael Jackson. No, that's totally not possible. It's all about waiting for the right time. Let me tell you a quote by our late Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir, which says that when the flood comes, the fish eats the ant. When the flood comes, the fish eats the ant. But when the water dries up, the ant eats the fish. So, what did you understand by this? It's all about your time. Just wait for the right time. Keep working on yourself. Keep upgrading your skills and have patience. And yes, now I'll come to the most important point of my today's speech. So I just like to tell to all the parents of all the kids, with all due respect to everyone, that I've been seeing this from a long time, and that is, we should never compare one kid with another kid. That's not right. I'll say you that. Yes, I totally believe in the fact that every child does not have equal talent. But yes, every child gets an equal opportunity to develop their talent. And that is the work of the parents to help them develop their talent. Let me tell you. For example, a kid is really good in studies. He scores really well. But another kid is really good in playing hockey or maybe really good in playing cricket. Now you cannot compare those two kids because it's totally like a North Pole and the South Pole. One kid has a totally different field to focus on, the other kid has a totally different field to focus on. If you compare these two kids, that will hamper their work, that will hamper their aim, that will hamper their goal. You need to just listen to them. Yes, you have got all the right to tell them what's right, what's wrong. You can obviously give them the advice, but let them do what they love to do. Everything has a future, everything has a huge scope. Only what matters is he happy after doing that? And now the second thing, that is studies. A lot of parents are really scared about the marks. How much marks did my kid score? Did he score 90%, 95%, 80%? Oh, that kid scored so much. My kid scored so less. No, no need to do that. Marks don't matter. Theoretical knowledge, the bookish knowledge, that doesn't matter. What matters is the practical knowledge. When you go out to that world, it's all practical. They won't ask you bookish questions. Life won't ask you bookish questions. It will give you challenges which you have never faced in your life. How will you overcome those challenges? How will you overcome those obstacles? Only one way. When you have done things out of the box, when you know this practical world, how this world works. And that is the work of the parents, to support your kids, to talk to them, because you have a lot of experience than your kids. So you can just share all the experience that you have to your kids. Like, and by grace of Lord Jesus, I have got my parents who always support me, who have always been the backbone of my life. And that is what you are to your kids, because you're going to guide them. You are the guiding force of their life. They are the young generations, they're the pillar of our country, and you are the backbone and pillar of those kids. And I'd like to tell to all the other kids that, remember one thing: you just need to respect two people in your life. Number one, who lost everything is to make you win, your dad. And number two, the person who is always with you in the bad times of your life, your mom. Because remember, they won't appear in the good times of their life. They will always be behind the camera in the good times. But when the bad time comes, they will be the first person to come and help you. So remember, always remember to respect them. Your school, your country, just make your country proud. Do what you want to do.
Forget to respect. Never forget to respect your your parents, your teachers, your school, because they deserve it. They have done everything they can to take you to that level. So never forget them. And at the end, I would just like to say that never take rest after your first win. Never take rest after your first win, because if you lose the second time, lips are ready to say that your first win was just a luck, which means a very good quote, that is, if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But the thing is, never ever stop. So I would like to summarize everything. The first point, that is positivity. Try to be positive in the negative times of your life. That will help you a lot. Number two, always have this in your mind, that is nothing is impossible in your life. Never give up. Never give up, because when there is darkness all around, when all the chips are down, just remember, sun is going to rise. You are just one step back from success. Just remember that. And the third thing, that is, be happy and make others happy. Just be happy with what you have, with what you do things what makes you happy. Money doesn't matter. What matters is knowledge. Knowledge is power. Now, how can you gain knowledge? There's a really good question. Not from the books. I won't say the books. Your parents, they will give you a lot of knowledge. People whom you are with, and your guru, who is the person behind your success, who taught you everything, who taught you each and everything. So the fourth point, that is for the parents, as I told them, and with all due respect to them. And the fifth thing, that is respect. Keep respecting everyone, because if you respect others, that is when you'll get the respect from them, because respect is only given to someone who deserves it, not someone who demands it. So that's all for me from today. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Hi Akshat, hi. Am I audible?
Yeah, audible. Yeah.
So first of all, you are really filled with so much positivity, and it's really good to see, because sometimes it happens, we vibe match karte hai. We see someone with so positivity, so even we smile and we feel positive.
Mm.
So yeah, that's really good.
Thank you. Thanks.
So since you mentioned so much about you, so I'm so sure our audience must be interested in knowing you more and to talk with you more. So let's just go with it. So first thing I want to ask you, कि since when did you know कि dance is something you will follow? Because at जब मैं बच्चा था तब ऐसा होता था कि ठीक है मैं आज CID देख रहा हूँ, पुलिस ऑफिसर बनना है, मैं आज कुछ डांस शो देख
Right,
रहा हूँ, डांसर बनना है, कुछ
Hmm.
म्यूजिक शो देख रहा हूँ, सिंगर बनना है.
right,
But
right.
since at a young age you have been performing dance and you're doing so well, so how do you being so focused and you knew dance is something you will follow?
So actually, this is really natural when it comes to everyone. Even it came to me when I saw someone who is a police officer. I wanted to be a police officer. If I saw a scientist, I wanted to be a scientist. But at the end of the day, as I told, dancing gave me happiness. Acting gave me happiness. Speaking gives me happiness. That is what I do. And because a stage will come in your life when you'll have to choose something, and that's you can say it's really natural, which comes from inside. And if you talk about staying focused, without focus you cannot achieve anything in your life. That's really sure. You can take any of your legends or any of your icons, your idol. For me it was APJ Abdul Kalam sir.
Who was a great man, who was really focused for towards his work. And he is an inspiration to not only to the generations of his time, but to the future generations, people right now, the kids right now who are studying, who are doing their jobs or anything, are still getting inspired by his words, because he said a really great thing. Let me tell it to you. Learning takes you to creativity. Creativity leads you to thinking. Thinking provides you knowledge, and knowledge makes you great. So yeah, that's how it is.
Absolutely right. So as you mentioned about the inspiration, and you also said in your speech, your parents are the backbone. And earlier when we had a talk, your dad was also so filled with positivity, and he seemed really supporting. So we just want you to share how important role your dad played in your journey.
Right. So my dad was someone who went everywhere with me, always there to tell me it's going good or not, where do I need to improve. He was the person who always told me about my mistakes. The world always told me what's good for me. Oh wow, always congratulated me. Oh wow, you're doing so good, you went so high. But my dad, he never said these things to me. He still never says these things to me. He just tells me about my mistakes. And I used to think that why is he not being happy with what I have done? Why he is always angry with me for my mistakes? But right now I understand with it, because he said me a really good thing, that our best teachers is our last mistake. So we should learn from our mistakes. If we fail in our life, we gain something, that is experience. And that is what I have learned from him. But you will never see my mom in these things. You must have never seen her in any of the things, because she is the unsung hero behind my success. She never comes to to the main camera to show herself. She's just in our house. When I come back, my food, my everything, my packing of my clothes, what do I need to wear today, what do I need to wear that day, everything, the planned work, She does it for me, but nobody knows that. And all the credit for all my success goes to my dad and my mom, obviously.
Totally agree. Like, as you said, कि like, most of the time we have yes men who always say, Are, bahut acha kar raha hai," like, you're totally doing right and all. But we should also have someone
Right.
who let us know our mistakes. कि
Hmm.
भाई इधर थोड़ा mistake हो रहा है, so we need to work more on this. So that's
Right.
actually really right. And moreover, as you said, like your mom and dad go together, so it's also really good because most of the time our parents are like quite worried about us कि like बच्चे का future
Hmm.
अच्छा होना चाहिए.
Right.
So it's really good to see your parents
Because
supporting
the
you.
thing over there is that
Hmm.
every parent is worried about this. Every parent is worried about the kid. Why do they say us to study well? Because they want one thing, that the future of the kid should be saved, so that when he becomes like in the 2021 23 24, he should have a job in from which he can earn, he can lead a good life. They have that thought process in their mind. That is
Right.
not at all wrong, with all due respect to everyone. But they're the kids of today's generation, they have a lot of things to do. For example, let's take games. For
Hmm.
like for us, games, we have seen a lot of YouTubers who have gone all over the world, who have become famous, who have become an
Right.
inspiration for a lot of people. But for parents, they think gaming is bad. They are not at all wrong in it. But the thing is, now our opinions and their opinions clash. But the thing is, now we need to find a way, channelize a way through which their advice should also be used in our way to success, and our opinion, our thoughts can also be used in our way to success. And this can happen only when we sit together and talk to each other. And that is the best time for COVID. That was, you can just talk to your parents, understand what their aim is, you can tell about your aim to them, and you'll get a way to achieve success. That's how it is.
It's absolutely right. So we can totally like in a way can understand like in this pandemic, in this COVID era, of course it would be like quite demotivating sometimes, like due to some certain
Right.
reasons. But it
Right.
can totally be understandable कि like your parents played an important role in motivating you, keep you
True.
motivated.
True.
Right. So as we have seen your intro, you have been in so many shows. Like it's like कि मुझे जितने shows पता थे, you already have been there and performed.
Yeah.
So it's like we just wanted to know कि kids abroad versus kids in India. What can we pick from both?
So what's the you want to know what's the difference between them, right?
In a way,
Sort
right.
of. Okay. So I won't say there's a difference between the kids. Yes, I'll say our culture is really good. The level of respect we provide to our gurus, to our teachers, is a lot better than what I've seen over there. The only difference is, what we ask in India is, how much did you score in your exams? How is your studies going on? But over there, that's not there. It's like, what's your hobby? What do you like to do? What thing gives you
Enjoy.
happiness? What makes you happy? These are the questions that is asked by them. That's the only difference that I think. No one is wrong in it, but maybe if we change it a little bit, uh, yes, studies is important, but along with that, if we also look at the hobbies of all the kids, that is gonna help me a lot. Because for me, my school ran international school. We don't look only after the studies, but also after the all-round development of the kid. And my mentor, that is Snehal Pinto madam, she has helped me a lot in it. She once told me a really good thing, that whenever you do anything in your life, just try to give your best. Just give your best no matter what happens, because afterwards you should not say yourself that I was not able to give my best. So this is one of the great things that I learned from her. And yes, not much difference. Our culture is really good, but maybe in little things, the way we ask our kids, that can be a little improved, or you can say upgraded.
Truly said. Like there are so many times when we know we let go some things and then we regret कि dude वो कर लेना चाहिए था.
Right,
And
right,
it
right,
becomes a regression for the certain time period. And it's
right.
actually very right. कि we should, along with studies, should focus also on our passion,
Hmm.
our follow, our
Hmm.
hobbies that we love. So that's actually right.
Right.
So as you have been already in so many shows, so like with so much popularity you gained early on, how did you manage your life, like your life in school, your life in locality, and in your city?
Okay. So for me, I never wanted to look. like a celebrity or someone who has done a lot of work. I never wanted to be that. I just always wanted to be humble, to be simple with what I am. Yes, I would love to inspire people to change their life, to do something for them, but not in a way like I'm a celebrity or something. I'm a really simple kid in my school with all my friends. I also used to get sometimes punished in my school if I did something wrong. So there was not at all any sort of really elite, you can say, things that were given to me. Not at all. I was the same as the kid. Yes, I would surely love to lead them, speak something for them, inspire them, motivate them. Yes, I can do that anytime. But yes, I have a simple thing. Just be humble, be down to earth, and never forget the first step that you took in your life, because you are also one of them. You became big because you did hard work, you were so much focused, but at the end of the day, you were also a simple man, a common man who started with it. So yeah, that's it.
It's a totally myth maker. Like even you become so popular, still you will be getting punishment if you do something wrong. I know
That's
it's
actually really common because yeah, there may be some kids who don't want punishments for that, but I don't think that is, because again, it's an experience of life. It's a
right.
memory right now for me, from my school, that I had those memories which I'll cherish throughout my life. But these are some things which obviously that's a thought of happiness when you are going through the bad time of your life. If your mind is not working properly and you think of those things, that's gonna bring out that positivity from inside. So yeah, those are really good memories which you should make in your life.
Like as it said, कि school time is the best time. So जितना हो सके उसको enjoy करो.
Right, right.
So moving ahead, as we know, like you are a big fan of Salman Khan. We have seen so many pictures. We have seen like
Right.
dancing on his songs. So
Hmm.
is that right? Right.
Yeah, totally right, totally right.
So what have you learned from your interactions with celebrities like him?
Hmm. So from Salman Bhai, I've learned the best thing, that is, do whatever you want to do from the bottom of your heart. Just enjoy what you do. That is the only thing. He has a golden heart. He does what he loves to do. He enjoys every moment of life, and he is a great man. And yes, I would say that you should not only learn from big people, because success stories, when you read success stories, you may get a really good message. But if you read failure stories, you will get ideas to become successful, because you will get to know the mistakes that the people did who failed, and you won't repeat those mistakes in your life. So learn from everything, not only from the success stories but also from the failure stories, and just try to observe as people as much as you can.
Like it's one of the quote, learn from others' mistake to save your energy as well as to do more good.
Right, right.
Yeah. So as we have seen you already on so many shows, so we just want you to share where can our people follow your future journey? Like what's in your plan for near future?
For the near future, so yes, I want to become an international kid. I want to become an inspiration for all the kids.
Yeah.
Look, it doesn't matter even if I'm able to just bring that sparkle into the eyes of any one kid from anywhere from the world. That's what my aim is. To if someone thinks that he's really fat, he can't dance, if he's black, he cannot do something big in their life, I want to change that mindset. I want to make everyone believe in the thing that it doesn't matter what you are. It matters if you have the passion for your work, if you have the love for your work, if you have that much focus towards your work, you can achieve anything you want to do in your life. That's all it is.
That's actually, I'm so sure, like, the audience who are viewing you right now, they must be really inspired by all your positivity.
Right.
So before we let you go, we just want to ask, any last messages for our under 18 audience?
So for under 18, I just like to say that if you want to shine like the sun, you'll have to burn like the sun. And I hope you understand what I mean by burn like the sun. You have to sacrifice. I won't say the word sacrifice. I would like to say it's a type of investment. Now, what do I mean by investment? Like, not while playing games in the free time, not watching TV in the free times, not going out and playing cricket or anything with your friends. That's important, but maybe your goal is more important, because it's a type of investment which you're doing right now, and you will get the result, the returns in the future. And believe me, if you are focused, If you have that much of patience, if you do the level of hard work it is needed, you'll achieve success. But the only thing, stay humble even after achieving success, because it's tough to achieve success, but it's more tough to be over there, to be consistent over there. And that is only and only possible if you're down to earth, if you respect everyone. That respect word, it's a small word, but it has a lot of big meaning. If you respect everyone, others will respect you, no matter whoever it is. Just try to become a leader. While I say that, because it's a quote by Alexander the Great, that I'm not afraid of an army of lions led by a sheep. I'm afraid of an army of sheep led by a lion. So try to become that lion. Just wait for the right time. And the two mottos, as I said, you be happy and make others happy. And number two, and there's nothing is impossible in our life. Thank you. Take care. Love you all.
Truly said. I'm really actually sure, like, all the audience must be filled with so much positivity by all your talk.
Thank you.
And this is truly said, like, as you said, like, being humble. So since the day we have having a pre-meets, and right now I'm talking with you, by
Right.
all the interaction, I can totally, like, get that vibe. You are so positive and humble.
Right.
So
Thank you.
that's
Thanks a
actually
lot.
really good. And we are so glad to have you with us for Under 18
Thank you.
Summit. So thank you,
And
Akshat, so much.
and thank you to you also for inviting me over here. It was a really good opportunity to me, for me to speak to everyone, to you can say share my knowledge, my experience with everyone. Thanks a lot to you. Thanks a lot to your whole team for all the love, for all the support and the help that you have given to me. Thanks a lot for that. Stay safe.
Really.
Thank you.
Thank you. Akshat. All the best for future.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Take care.
Thank you. So I'm so sure you might be filled with so positivity in this morning. So right now we have some few initiative by our partner clubs, which we would love to you to view them. So before going ahead, I would again like to thank our all our partners जिनकी वजह से ये इवेंट पॉसिबल हो पाया है. So thank you Rotaract Club of Thane Lake City, that is our platinum sponsor for this event. Thank you our in association with Genius Kids. Thank you Rotaract Club of Thane Downtown, and I would also like to thank our all platinum Rotaract clubs that are Rotaract clubs of Dombili East, Birla College, Hiranandani Estate, New Bombay Seaside, Kalyan Central, Saraswati College, Thane North End, Dombili, Ambernath, Dombili Sun City, Navi Mumbai Industrial Area, Thane Lake City, Thane Downtown, Ulhasnagar Sapna Garden, Navi Mumbai Smart City, Navi Mumbai. I would also like to thank our platinum Rotary clubs that are Rotary clubs of Dombili Sun City and Badlapur Industrial Area. Thank you to all our partners. Now, I would like to invite our district secretary to give secretarial announcements.
Hi, am I audible? Shashank?
Yes, Mithila.
Yeah, hi guys. This is Road Tractor Mithila Sarvi Shinde, and I am the district Road Track secretary for the year. So I am here to give away the secretarial announcement. So we have 17 interact clubs participating today. We have district core members 6, district council members 3, and we have 772 playbacks here today. So congratulations to all. Thank you so much. Over to you, Shashank.
Now, I would like to invite our Deputy DRR and Corporate Com Chair, Protractor Shammukh Swami Godakda.
Thank you, Shashank. So I'll just share the vote of thanks. So I like to thank Trupraj, Avantika, Aaryan, Akshat for their beautiful sessions which they conducted throughout the session. And I'll also like to thank Mr. UB Norohona sir, founder of Genius Kid, the entire Digicom team, Gauri, Mayuresh, Chinmay, Kiran for their amazing creatives. I like to thank Neil and Chinmay for their beautiful work on the website. All the Rotaract Club and Rotary Platinum clubs who have supported us today. Project Chairperson Shashank and Sanjeevni and the entire team COP Communication for being there aside and motivating the team. And special acknowledgement to the efforts of Dr. Akshat Singh who made the event successful, and the entire district core team and DRR Rotarian Rotractor Rahesh for the consistent support and the push. This can be taken through, and all the 772 participants who have gone through this. Thank you. Thanks for the same. Keep the spirit high. It was an amazing session. Lots of positivity and lots of young chips coming in and sharing their thoughts. Thanks, and over to the distinct team. Yeah. Shashank, over to you.
Yes. Now, I would like to invite our DRR, Rotarian Rotractor Rahesh Dhoni to Agenda Under 18 Summit.
I hope I'm well. I know my network is good. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for logging in. 800 odd participants for the Under 18 Summit. I think it's a brilliant initiative. Because I've had a lot of value, and I hope that this Sunday morning there's a takeaway for everyone. On that note, hereby adjourning for someone is there.
Yeah, Ramesh, you are.
You hear the
Yeah, we heard that. Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Thank you. Thank you, team. Thank you.
यहाँ लोग अनेक पर जज्बा है एक, रगों में दौड़े खून जिसमें एक ही जुनून है। यहाँ लोग अनेक पर जज्बा है एक, रगों में दौड़े खून जिसमें एक ही जुनून। दिलों के हम हैं नेक, जरा आजमा के देख, एकता है उमंग और उसी का गुरूर है। छूना है आसमां चाहे रोके जहां, एक साथ हाथ थामे खड़े हम हैं एकत्र 314 दुगना साहस दुगना जुनू, जब तक है सांसें साथ चलूं और साथ रहूं। हम हैं एकत्र 3-1-4-2, दुगना साहस दुगना जुनू, दम तोड़ने तक साथ रहूं, दिन रात रहूं। किसी का है गम, मंजिल से पहले ना रुकेंगे कदम, है खुद पे भरोसा तो कैसी शर्म, जो करने की ठानी कर दिखाएंगे हम। जज्बातों की डोर से बुने हमने ये रिश्ते हैं, एक दूजे के साथ यूं एक दूजे के फरिश्ते हैं, के मंजिल कहीं दूर नहीं, दिल से यही कहूँ। हम हैं एकत्र 3-1-4-2, दुगना साहस दुगना जुनू, जब तक है सांसें साथ चलूं और साथ रहूं। हम हैं एकत्र 3-1-4-2, दुगना साहस दुगना जुनू, दम तोड़ने तक साथ रहूं, दिन रात रहूं।